Megaherzzz. You're listening to Megaherzzz on 4ZZZ.
You're tuned into Megaherzzz on 102.1 FM 4ZZZ. I'm Sisi, one of your hosts today. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm joined in the studio by...
My name's August. My pronouns are they, them.
I'm Sarah, and my pronouns are also they, them.
My name's Charlotte, and my pronouns are she, they.
We have quite an episode in store today. Before we get into it, we would like to acknowledge that we are broadcasting from the stolen lands of the Turrbal and Yagara people. Sovereignty over this land was never ceded, always was, always will be Aboriginal land, and we here at Megaherzzz stand in solidarity in the fight for justice. Before we get on to the rest of our show today, we have decided that we would like to start this show by looking at the femicides that have happened in this country in the last week. It's incredibly harrowing news and particularly sensitive for local listeners this week. So if you need to, tune out for the next 5 minutes, because this is definitely one that requires a level of self-care around it. So I'm going to pass over to you, Sarah.
Thanks, Sisi. So directly from Sherele Moody's Femicide watch, we can report that police have charged a man with the murder of a 29-year-old woman in Gordon Vale, Queensland yesterday. The name of the woman has not yet been released, but it is understood that the man charged was her partner. And she is the second Australian woman killed this year. And closer to home, there have been tributes for Brisbane artist and support worker Velvet Pessu, and So there have been tributes from family, friends and the music community. She was very well known to the Brisbane music community, and unfortunately she was found dead last Monday. A 36-year-old man whom she was believed to have been a carer for has been charged with her murder. The 46-year-old artist played at the Woodford Folk Festival earlier this year, actually on New Year's Day, and she had been a regular at Woodford and multiple other venues in Brisbane. She taught African drumming. I actually was one of her drumming students at one point, but she taught drumming to children with disabilities, and she also provided music therapy. In an interview, her daughters said that she bought instruments for the kids in Zimbabwe to learn about their culture and acknowledge their music. She was very, very passionate about Zimbabwean music and music as culture, and music as life, and music as healing. She is survived by her two daughters.
We would like to dedicate this episode to Velvet. We send our love to everyone out there who knew her, which it seems over the last week, due to the outcry of love for her and so much support to her family. That's a lot of you. So rest in peace, Velvet. Another woman in this country taken far too soon. We have some hotlines for those who might not be taking this news.
Yeah, if any of this news was distressing to you, or you're really feeling like you need to talk to someone about it, you can reach out to 1-800-RESPECT. They're a 24/7 counselling line who provide support for anyone who's either experiencing DV or affected by DV in any capacity. So their number is 1-800-737-732. And if you are experiencing violence and you're needing support, escaping or getting resourcing and legal support, you can reach out to DV Connect Women's Line. The number is 1-800-811-811. You are You're listening to Megaherzzz on 4ZZZ. That was Treat Yourself Gently by ISIS, who coincidentally are playing a very cool Megaherzzz gig in the next 2 weeks. Ooh. So, in exciting news, Megaherzzz are hosting a 50th anniversary gig.
Yay!
Very exciting. So it'll be on the 31st of January, 5 to 10 p.m. at the Cave Inn in Wollongabba. So you will join our current team for a night of Zine workshopping, badge making, and live local femme-led music. So our music lineup at the moment features a DJ set by Margaret. Woo!
Yeah, Megaherzz's own.
Megaherzz's own. An acoustic set from Worm Girlz.
Woo.
We've got... Woo!
We got Triple Z favorites.
We've got Red Hill. Woo!
Woo!
And then ISIS, who we just heard before.
Woo! Everybody woo.
Woo! And then we will have a banger Zine workshop hosted by local artist Spot Willows. Woo!
And tickets are $15 for 4ZZZ subscribers / low income, $20 for general admission, and free for First Nations free for First Nations people at the Cave Inn. Come get a pizza as well.
Yes, come down, get a pizza, listen to some tunes. It's going to be a very fun night, I reckon. I'm very excited.
And this is a very momentous occasion because we are celebrating 50 years of this show. It's been through a few renditions, but it's always been the feminist show, and that makes us one of the oldest programs on this station. And I'll speak for myself. I am extremely proud to be a part of this show, but we're going to share a bit of history about this show.
Yeah, I also think it makes us, I think we're one of Australia's longest running feminist community shows.
We
as well.
are the longest running feminist show in Australia.
Which is very exciting. It's just, really humbling to be part of such a long movement, I think. So, celebrating 50 years, we thought we would share a really brief history on how this show kind of came to be back then. And a lot of this research is kind of from Heather Anderson, who was one of the original Megaherzzz hosts. And author.
Sorry, she's one of the hosts from the 90s.
From the 90s.
Not actually. Not quite.
Sorry, not quite.
Which is, Yep.
Yeah.
Hang on, how long ago was the 90s? Was that 50 years ago?
We have no idea, Sarah.
But and she's also the author of People Powered Radio, and there's apparently a big section of Megaherzzz in there, which is really exciting.
Go buy that.
Go buy it.
Go buy it.
At the start of 1975, a group at University of Queensland, UQ, called the Women's Movement began preparing programs for broadcast during the O-Week test transmissions for 4ZZZ. So if anyone doesn't know, 4ZZZ started in the depths of UQ, and this was all kind of part of the same. I think we just celebrated the 50th anniversary of 4ZZZ last year, so this is very early on in their broadcasting. So discussing issues from a female perspective, playing women's music from around the world, and critiquing the sexism of music, such as that of the Rolling Stones, the program helped incorporate a female voice within Z right from the word go. In January 1976, a program called Through the Looking Glass was established. This was an hourly show that initially filled the airwaves on Saturdays between 5 and 6. Through the Looking Glass was described as an experimental feminist-orientated program which aims to discuss prevailing attitudes and expectations of importance to women. Each program is a collective, cooperative effort between several women without an authority figure. The on-air effect of our cooperative method is, we hope, to break down the concept of the authoritative disc jockey concept of the all-knowing figure behind the microphone.
Can I just say that I love that pretty much describes our show today. That is still the same show, and I think that is amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And that's a quote from Radio Times on January 8th in 1976. So,
Ooh, damn.
It's nice to see, the same kind of values going through. So, this Through the Looking Glass show eventually evolved into Megaherzzz. At various points in time, has been between 15 and 20 women in the collective, and I think something that was different about Megaherzzz was that it was kind of seen as a collective. We've always tried to have kind of a big team over over the years. Today, Megaherzzz is, as you would know, 4ZZ's women's and feminist show. We feature news, opinions and interviews, as well as fem-led music from local Australian and overseas artists. Yeah, as we mentioned, I think we kind of talk about and do a lot of the same things that the show originally set out to do. We're an intersectional feminist program and amplify various marginalised communities, such as First Nations women, women of colour, disabled women, working women, criminalised women, the LGBT community and sex workers, and the countless intersections of these communities. We seek to critically assess the systems that privilege the few over the well-being of all.
Beautiful.
Hell yeah. Beautifully said. Beautifully said.
Yay! Anything else to add? I feel like we there was just two of us for a while there, Sarah, and we feel very privileged and lucky to be turning this into more of a collective again. And I feel like it's nice, full circle moment that on the 50 years we have the fullest house that we have had in a long time, which is beautiful. And if you would like to be a part of the Megaherzzz collective, our doors are not closed. You can email us or DM us, and we'd love to chat with you.
Sick of carrying a boombox everywhere you go, but miss your beloved 4ZZZ shows when you leave it behind? Get the Community Radio Plus app from your phone's app store now. It's 15% smaller than the average app and packed with at least 500 times more attitude, 500 times more independent journalism, 500 times more local and Aussie music, 500 times more representation of subcultures. Download Community Radio Plus and save 4ZZZ and Z Digital as favorites using this little red heart icon now. But wait, there's more! If you install Community Radio Plus in the next 5 minutes, you will get a free dose of warm inner glow. Get Community Radio Plus from your app store now.
In the studio today, very exciting news. We have Red Hill. Woo!
Bess and Jiordie, how are we doing? How are you feeling?
Good. So good.
Oh my god.
Good. I'm good.
I'm good. Don't even worry about it, guys. Hell yeah. Are you excited? Damn, I heard that lineup was pretty freaking awesome. Are you freaking excited?
I
Hell
like
yeah.
know those bands.
Whoa.
I know those people. I know those people.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, you guys have been really on a roll lately. What have you been up to? Tell us about all your gigs you've done.
Yeah,
everything.
well, we had two big gigs at the end of last
in the last 2 weeks of the year, we hit both of our goals.
Nice.
Which was to play Woodford and also open for Ballpark Music. The pizzas.
Yeah.
Not officially.
Not officially. And yeah, that was just so, yeah, unreal.
Literally Jiordie's like life goal and then my life goal, and now we're like headless chickens. What do we do
Now
now?
you're like, well,
Whose is whose?
that's fair.
Ballpark.
Ballpark
Jiordie
for
likes
me,
Ballpark
yeah.
a lot. And I'm like a frequent Woodford visitor, so I was like, oh, I can die happy if I play Woodford. What now?
Well, only up from here.
Yeah.
Only up from here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That is so exciting, though. Tell us about Woodford. What were your favourite parts? What was it like?
Yeah, I've never been before, so it was really awesome to be able to experience it and also be able to perform there. One of my favourite parts was Willow and I did some ring making workshop. I'm actually wearing it right now. This one right here.
As everyone can see.
As everyone can see, yes. That was really cool. We got a lot of great feedback as well from people. A lot of people approaching us afterwards saying that they came to Woodford because they knew we were playing, which is crazy because like we do $15 gigs and here they are paying for a festival ticket.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, like new fans. We got to sign some people's Crocs.
Yeah, we did like a merch signing. That was crazy. I signed someone's butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was really fun, and I feel like our performance has gotten a lot better through seeing just like constant really good performances over the span of a week. You're like, oh, I need to up my game. And so we did that throughout the week because we had 3 gigs at Woodford.
Yeah.
We got to just get better and better.
Although
boot camp.
we have a song that we like to improvise. It's called Pee Pee Poo Poo. So a lot of the time people will be like, oh my gosh, that last one was great. Pee Pee Poo Poo. So we were the Pee Pee Poo Poo band.
I say most of the time when we got recognised, it was someone going, oh, you're the Pee Pee Poo Poo band. Yeah.
So that's cool.
That's beautiful. That's your legacy now.
Yeah,
That's beautiful. Who are your favourite bands that you saw? Who were the ones that really like inspired you? Who were like, oh, I have to get back.
I really liked seeing this. I think they're from Sydney, this band called Monstrous. They were amazing. All femme, like it was fantastic. They did 2 Doja Cat covers and I was like, this is it.
Oh, fab.
Yeah.
Yurt Party. They are, is it a brass band? I don't
They're
even
like
know.
a folk band.
They have
just
like
have insane musicians.
violins and trumpets and trombones and they are insane. It's like party music, but
Yeah, but folk.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yurt Party is a great name. Do they have yurts?
Yeah.
Do they?
Sadly, no.
Damn.
No yurts. I was disappointed.
Yeah, I think they're a New Zealand band too.
Yeah.
So that was really cool.
That is so cool. Hell yeah. I mean, Woodford feels like a little bit of a rite of passage. We were chatting a little bit before you guys came on air, and Bess, I know you mentioned, like, we were talking about, like, femmes and like music and stuff, and you mentioned your passion for like femme or having all femme studios.
Yes.
Do you want to? I'm just gonna let you go on a rant about that. Just go crazy, go ham.
Well, so I have done music my whole life in some capacity, but I didn't do it in high school. So when I got to uni, I was like, I don't know, I'm not really good at music. I don't know theory. And it took me 3 years of doing a degree that I didn't want to do to go, okay, I have no choice. My interest is here. And I think it's mostly just because I haven't seen people like me, femmes, like genderqueer, random people that aren't white, straight men, and like, when you don't see what you could be, it's hard to go into that field. It's always really tough. And I had the privilege of doing in 2023, before I started my degree, a workshop called the Airlock Studios Immersive Program, and it was run by M. Hopley, who did produce Paintbrush that you heard earlier, and has worked with us before, and I've worked with them on other projects. And this other producer, Anna Laverty, who's done like Florence and the Machine, Lady Gaga. It was really cool. It was 10 women in the room over a weekend, and we produced a song for Platonic Sex, and it was fantastic. And it changed my whole life. And I think seeing someone who's so far like into their career in the industry, like as a woman, it was so inspiring. And I've since been in my degree, my production degree at QT for 3 years, and I am the only woman in my year at least who's taking it really seriously. Like, there are others who dabble in production and I'm trying to get them going into it more, but I am the only one who's seriously looking for studio time, asking for my mentors, and I just have found myself wanting to give people what I was given 3 years ago with like an all-female studio space. And my whole prerogative lately has been like writing theses and productions and presentations about just getting females in the studio, getting AFABs in the studio. It's like such a male-dominated industry, and especially with all the technical stuff, you feel like, you know, I'm not a person who's obsessed with technology, or I'm not like one of those men that already knows everything about it. It's so daunting when you don't think you know anything, but like that's where everyone starts. I think, I wish it was so much less intimidating for women, and I'm spending this year trying to record Red Hill myself. So that's the change that is happening in our band. I'm taking the lead as producer, getting lots of good mentors, and then I want to do the same. Like I'm getting to record the Ratatas this year. Ooh. And Jiordie Taylor. Like I'm platforming myself, and then I can platform others, and I'm really excited about the future of Brisbane femme producers.
Congratulations. I thought that was a really interesting thing you said then, that you're with men who know everything about production, which is bullshit. Like,
exactly. No one knows.
But I feel like it is something that we often take on as women, which we shouldn't, is making ourselves smaller in those spaces. And it sounds like you're not doing that you're like advocating for yourself. How did you do that? How did you make that step into really supporting yourself and being like, yes, I am the right person for you?
I feel like I had to flip a switch in my brain. It was like, okay, I'm no longer going to be embarrassed anymore about asking questions, because I used to see questions as like an indicator that I knew nothing and that everyone would know and I'd be found out. Now I see questions in the studio as like, I know a lot about this, I want to know more. So questions to me are an indication that you're smart and you're on the right track. So asking more questions that lead to more questions that lead to more answers, like not being afraid of feeling stupid. I think there's the switch that happened for me recently.
Fantastic.
That was Still Full from Lunch by the Termites. A little request, a little request from our in-band Red Hill today. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about why you picked that song?
I love that song, and it's especially relevant to Jiordie.
I have termites in my house. they're eating the walls.
Oh, no. It's like the song.
And because we're renting, they have not been quick with it. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
They're like the worst brand of termite as
Yeah.
well.
But hey, I'll never be alone.
This is true. This is true.
And we love Still Full from Lunch so much. We've played with them multiple times. They're such good guys. Yeah. I think I went to school with some of them too.
Oh,
Randomly.
nice.
Yeah.
There's so many of them, I reckon.
Yeah,
that if
I know.
statistically, all of us probably went to school.
Yeah.
Everyone listening to this has some form of connection to someone from Still Full for Lunch, just by like numbers alone.
Statistics.
Can you tell us some of your favourite femme-fronted Brisbane bands?
For sure.
Ooh.
Platonic Sex.
Always
Yes.
Platonic Sex. Although I know they're moving to Melbourne. Please don't move
I
to
did see that.
Melbourne. Yeah.
Didn't you listen to Ballpark Music?
I
Guys?
know.
What the hell?
And Secret Hearts too, moving to Melbourne.
Yeah.
Come on, man. What are we doing?
True casualties right
I
there.
know. Big
Yeah. Shot in the
casualties.
heart. Like, what the hell?
Lottie McLeod. I love Lottie.
McLeod.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I
And
was listening
Georgie
to
Taylor.
Oh, true.
Georgie
Georgie
Taylor for
Taylor.
sure.
I was listening to Rona Good Thing in the car here.
A generational song. It's so good. And Dr. Carl wearing Lottie merch is crazy.
Yeah, did you see
Seen
that? Oh,
Yeah.
It's wild.
Beautiful.
Hag?
beautiful.
Who's that?
Whoa.
I don't know. Who might that be?
I think I've met them.
The widowy one next to me.
What the hell?
Whoa.
You say the rest?
Huge.
I'll say Nice Biscuit because I don't know why I was obsessed with Nice Biscuit in high school, and so that's probably
I know why.
they're so good. They're so good. That album, Digital Mountain Sparrow, changed my life. Actually, legit got me into bass playing, which was my first instrument. Just like playing that album. My dad is from the era where you would just put on a vinyl and then try play along with it. He would put on Last Splash by The Breeders, another awesome femme-fronted band. My favourite band of all
This is a
time,
rite
The
of
Breeders.
passage.
Yes, yeah. And so my dad would be like, just put on an album and just play along with it. You can't stop or pause it. So that's how I learned how to play guitar and bass. So thank you, Nice Biscuit. And then Fella Band as well is an awesome.
Fellowman's lovely.
Yeah.
We get inspired a lot by Emil and the Sniffers.
Yeah, we do some punk songs.
Yeah.
PB Poo Poos, probably.
PB Poo-Poos, Bush Punk,
Yeah.
and Wet Leg. Love Wet Leg.
Yeah, we're in our Wet Leg era since the new album got released. It's so good.
You guys going the lame way?
No.
Yes,
I am.
I'm too broke. And it's in Gold Coast.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
And
like
it
suffering.
clashes with Pink Panthers and
Oh, I know. Why would they do that?
I would say the Pink Panther's geese clash will be the end of me.
Yeah.
Like,
geese.
that's,
Wet leg Pink Panthers.
That's
geese
like,
clash.
how evil is that? That's sick and twisted. Like, why would they? Not a fan.
So you guys have a new member in your band. Can you tell us about them?
Well, Ethan. His name is Ethan Hickey, and
Full name.
Ethan Hickey.
What's his address?
His middle name Hickey actually is the first and only member ever to have actually lived in Red Hill.
Yeah.
Whoa, this is huge.
We
guys.
actually found that out on the stage at Woodford. I was like, we have no relation to Red Hill, and Ethan was like, I live there.
Whoa.
What actually was behind the name?
So we had a big, not argument. I mean, I guess it's always really tough for a band to pick a name. And Alex, our former founder and member, really wanted to call it Princess Alexandria or
Yeah, like a
the
location
hospital
name.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't love the word princess. Historically, for me, has been
That's what went in my
and yeah, so I was like, why don't we just name it a suburb? And I think the imagery that Red Hill conjured for me was really powerful. I was like, I was picturing it like a slasher horror movie, like Red Hill. Yeah, legit. I know. What do you picture when we say Red Hill?
The suburb. I don't know.
Queenslanders, the hills.
Literally.
The
Yeah.
Broncos.
Bluey.
Yeah, just heaving and like my asthma puffer is what I picture when I think of Red Hill. That's fair. And I mean, Alex had a really good bit that I fell for 2 years in a row. On April Fools, and that was like the first time that I ever really talked to them, was when I was like, oh, I saw you change like your band's name to like Camp. One year it was Camp Hill, the other year it was Spring Hill. I fell for it both times.
You're also not the only one. Like, so many people took it so seriously.
They're like, why did you change the name? Like, that's insane. Like, April Fools?
Yeah. I had one of my friends just had accepted it and had started just calling us Camp Hill in like regular conversation. I was like, oh, you good? That's not our name. That was April Fools. That was ages ago.
No, it just fully went over my head. Like, just nothing. Oh, well, no, actually, I think I thought one of them was a joke. And I was like, oh, but that was funny because you did change it for a bit. And they were like, no. It's like, oh, it just got me. Wow.
What do we do next year?
Yeah.
Or this year, I guess.
True.
Well, yeah.
What other hill is
Suburbs. Alexandra Hill.
Alexandra Hill.
Is it like not like Weller's Hill?
Yeah.
That's like
that's
a
one.
place.
Oh, yeah.
We'll need some suggestions.
Chapel Hill. True. Chapel Hill.
We've got a few years.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And maybe eventually it'll be like out of Brisbane.
Exactly. We just keep
Notting
going
Hill.
out.
So, new member, new
Yeah.
stuff coming up. What are you? Anything you can tell us about the set you're going to play in 2 weeks' time?
I think, well, we've kind of, I wouldn't say changed our sound a bit, but we're going more for a very, I don't know, Big Thief kind of vibe. So
Indie rocky instead of
country
like
as
folk
well.
and punk.
Yeah.
Yeah, like rocky country folk.
So we've got quite a few new songs and jams and things that we will be working on
Yeah.
soon, and hopefully recording at some point.
Yeah.
So I assume we'll put them in our set.
And I've started organising everything relating to this band in Discord, so it's very organised, and
We got a gamer chat.
We got a gamer chat, and I can pull up the set list at any time, and anyone can see it. It's fully edited and
Clip that.
clip that.
How can we clip this?
Indeed. Yeah, I'm excited. There might even be a surprise happening.
Bess keeps saying that, and I don't know what it is.
It'll be a surprise to you as well.
There's 2 surprises. You know about one of them.
Yeah, but this other one, I don't know.
You'll
so
have to
secretive.
find out.
Most important question for people who are planning to come to the Megaherzzz gig on the 31st and see you there. Will you be playing the Pee Pee Poo Poo song?
Oh, but of course.
for sure.
Yeah, it wouldn't be
For
a Red
sure.
Hill gig without it.
That little pee pee
A
poo.
little bit of pee pee poo poo. Oh man, it was so funny at Woodford, and also after the pizzas gig. Nell, the bass player. There was
Yeah,
kids.
Jen messaged us after
Jen.
the pizzas gig and said that her toddler is now singing pee pee poo poo all the time, and I was like, I'm so sorry, because we'd have a little improvised section, and I talk about it, and I'm not lactose intolerant, but I am celiac, and I was swearing, and I was like, this kid heard this.
Yeah.
Anyway, pee pee poo poo is one for the kids as well now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Pee pee poo poo for everyone.
Pee pee
Everyone
poo poo is so inclusive.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. You're really repping for the celiacs as well.
Yeah.
And also the lactose
Which
intolerant.
Jen is. So.
Yeah. Oh my God. Look at
yeah.
that. Look at that. Shout out to all the celiacs out there.
Yeah.
Hope celiac Megaherzzz listeners.
And
Hell
lactose.
yeah. Beautiful.
We'll do a final plug for our Megaherzzz gig coming up. So, January 31st at the Cave Inn, 5 to 10 p.m. We've got tickets available on Humanitix. You can find that straight on Humanitix, or you can find it on our Instagram and our Facebook at Megaherzzz.
So good. And on that lineup is a Margaret DJ set, set by Isis, Worm Girls, and the wonderful Red Hill, who's still in the studio with us. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Anything else we've got to say? Come along.
Yeah.
$15 for Zed subs.
Yes.
Come down, make some zines, make some badges, dance
Make some
along to
zines.
some. Yeah, we have zine
Dance.
making and badge making, and it's gonna be pretty freaking awesome if I don't say so myself.
But you got to come early for the zine and
Yeah,
badge
true.
making with Spot Willows, because that's from 5 to 6 while the sun's still out, so you can see the badges and zines you're making.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Isn't that what feminism is about?